envious soul has been quietly scheming to obstruct the union that fate has destined for you. Archangel Michael proclaims, "The silence enveloping you is filled with meaning. It has been enveloped in silent murmurs, hidden gestures, and a shadow that sought to extinguish brilliance before it had the chance to illuminate. The one you least expect, with a gaze that observes intently yet remains silent, has sworn an oath not to embrace love, but to shield the one destined to cherish you. Jealousy often whispers softly. It frequently conceals itself and grins, feigning to rejoice in your happiness, while subtly undermining your journey with silent treachery. 3 weeks ago, a transformation occurred. A celestial bond intended to draw nearer was abruptly postponed, bewildered, and rerouted. You pointed fingers at the clock, yet the universe was aware that a force had already started weaving connections beyond your perception. He strides through the darkness, feigning the role of your guardian. Yet deep within, his soul wrestles with a gift that was never intended for him. Your essence yearned for a being of light, one chosen, and just as that soul was about to embrace you, this envious figure intervened. He has wielded known hands to shield against unfamiliar affection. He cast shadows upon a stranger, sowing words like seeds in the hearts of those nearby. And as you rested, your name was being tainted in the season of your destined companion. He seeks to ensure that the divine affection crafted for you remains unattainable. Type Amen to receive divine favor. 333. One night, this man witnessed your joy ascending. He observed the radiance of your smile as a particular message arrived. And instead of celebrating your triumph, his heart grew burdened with jealousy. In that instant, he resolved that your progress would hinge upon his dominion. He discovered the individual captivated by you and began collecting tales to distort, conjuring imperfections to tarnish their standing. The harm he intended transcended the corporeal. It was a profound disruption of the soul and heart. He dreaded the thought of relinquishing control over your decisions. Archangel Michael proclaims, "Not everything shattered was your doing. Some pauses were deliberately crafted away from the public eye. And yet, the heavens inscribed your love in vibrant strokes, impervious to the attempts of envious souls to diminish it. Perhaps you've pondered the reasons behind the absence of certain calls. Why has the one who once sought your warmth turned icy and remote? The reason was not bewilderment. It was tainting through deceit. Type Amen to receive divine favor. 444. He conjured false messages, disseminated twisted realities, and breathed deceit through shared connections. He understands that your heart was mending and just starting to have faith. And that is precisely why he chose to attack when you were still vulnerable and unprotected. Your name was mentioned in a recent discussion, and someone remarked, "They appear to be experiencing great fortune these days." That singular remark transformed into the catalyst that set his new plan into motion. To him, your love was not a treasure to cherish, but a conquest to achieve. He never uttered a word about love, yet he remained vigilant for signs of affection. He never bestowed compassion, yet he insisted on unwavering allegiance. What he failed to see is that the divine had already taken notice of him. He has been quietly observing your messages, seeking to catch glimpses of advancement. He perceives the elevation of your spirit and employs guilt, recollection, or a sense of obligation to draw you back into the depths. Yet a celestial bond, once ignited by the divine, remains unyielding to the whims of pride. Type a message to receive the divine blessing of 555. You have been engaged in a spiritual battle, not realizing that the delay was more than just the course of life. A hand, filled with envy, gripped your fate tightly. He even feigned to offer guidance, behaving as though he truly desired what was best for you. Yet all his counsel led you astray from happiness, from reality, and particularly from the one destined for you. In a fleeting instant, he lingered by your threshold, engaged in a conversation on the phone. His voice lacked the sting of jealousy, yet the words he spoke were drenched in the dread of losing you. He desires for the world to recognize him as your most trusted companion. In the shadows, he crafts schemes to drive your affection away. He desires for you to remain unseen by those who recognize your true value. He desires you to rely on him, question yourself, and hesitate. Yet the Archangel Michael proclaims, no matter how dense the fog may be, the sunrise will eventually break through. Soon, a moment will arrive when the one destined for you will sense an undeniable attraction once more. They shall cast aside the uncertainty, challenge the stories imposed upon them, and reclaim their path to enlightenment. That is the moment when the deceit of this envious man will be laid bare. Type Amen to receive divine favor. 777. The divine realm is bestowing understanding upon the one who was lost in uncertainty. Illumination is cast upon every dark plot this individual sought to conceal. And you, cherished one, are being protected from sorrow by powers far beyond mere trickery. What may seem like a prolonged wait for love is not a setback. It is a safeguard. The divine realm awaited the unraveling of deceit before allowing the worthy to enter. And it is unfolding now in the shadows, quietly yet with immense force. His envy began long before your grace came to light. He observed the way people were drawn to you, how your brilliance captivated them, and it filled him with resentment. What he failed to attain on his own, he wished for you to be deprived of as well. He was not meant for you. He bound himself. He failed to recognize your ascendance. He trembled at the thought of your metamorphosis. But now your essence is liberating itself from his hold. Type Amen to receive divine favor. 888. In the coming days, manifestations will begin to emerge. A message you believed to be forgotten shall be rediscovered. A bond you thought was lost will unexpectedly come alive with fervor and truth. This is by design. This is a celestial occurrence. A door is destined to open once more. It was merely obstructed by an individual who lacked the power to dictate the course of your heart. He will be revealed not through direct conflict, but by the way your existence begins to flourish in his absence. His dominion is unraveling, and he is acutely aware of it. That is the reason his demeanor will soon transform from quietude to urgency. Prepare yourself for unexpected displays of kindness, abundance, or sentimentality from him. He senses the truth eluding his grasp, yet your insight has evolved. Type Amen to receive divine favor. 999. The cosmos is unveiling the route to your destined affection. The one destined to encounter you, to mend your spirit, safeguard your heart, and love you unconditionally, is approaching. They are rising above the turmoil that this envious individual created. One must be ready. He might attempt to sow a final whisper of uncertainty. He might delegate his tasks to another, yet the divine gaze is upon us, scrutinizing with unparalleled intensity. Archangel Michael proclaims, "Your name was not inscribed alongside his in the tome of fate. You were destined to soar, not to be confined." This season will usher in a celestial clash, yet it culminates in renewal. What he attempted to undermine will flourish with unparalleled brilliance. What he murmured in defiance shall be revered. The affection that was postponed shall come forth, fully developed, polished, and irrefutable. Type a man to receive a blessing 1-0. He is already feeling the weight of absence. That's why he is now attempting to reshape the narrative, portraying himself as the one who truly cared the most. But do not be deceived. His concern emerges solely when dominance is threatened. He perceives the way your gaze has begun to seek out fresh vistas. He understands that another soul is meant to embrace your heart, and that revelation is shattering his sense of self. Yet that weight is not yours to bear. His wounds are beyond your burden. Embrace the arrival of a new love, the genuine one, the one that is truly meant for you. You were destined for clarity, not to be swayed into doubt. You were destined to rise, unburdened by the weight of his limitations. Your tranquility was secured by divine guardianship. Type Amen to receive divine favor. 11:11. This love is your reward, born from your struggles, your devotion, and your unwavering endurance. The one approaching you has sensed your essence within their soul, even amidst the quietude, and the force they sense cannot be resisted for much longer. All that was destined to hinder it has already succumbed. What is inscribed in the divine cannot be altered by man, and the envious grasp that sought to restrain you is being cast away, piece by piece. In due time a message shall come your way, not from the one who obstructed, but from the one who faced the obstruction. Their words will resonate with pure truth, untainted by jealousy or confusion, flowing directly from the essence of their being. And when you hear it, you will recall this moment that the universe bestowed upon you, granting you insight and readying you for the convergence with your true purpose. Type Amen to receive divine favor. 12:12. The one who schemes quietly shall forever dwell in quietude. Yet the affection inscribed by the divine will resonate powerfully in your existence. It will manifest in perfect timing, in harmonious alignment, in an unmistakable bond. Take your time. Remain calm. Be ready, for the lost treasures shall be restored, and you shall find clarity, understanding that the shadows were merely a part of the journey. The mist was not a consequence of your actions. It was set there by one who trembled at your happiness. Yet you no longer dwell in his shadow. You are now illuminated by a celestial presence. Type Amen to receive divine favor. 13:13. Your path is being guided toward bliss. Every detour was a celestial arrangement. Each refusal was paving the path for the true affirmation. Allow this message to sear itself into your soul. Someone approaches not to seek your admiration but to walk alongside you, and nothing can hinder what is destined to be. It will reveal itself with a swiftness that will astonish you. Tranquility shall grace your soul, while those who sought to hinder you will observe from a distance. He is unable to follow you on your path. He was not chosen for your upcoming chapter. His envy meets its end now. If you desire to show your support in a more profound way, you have the opportunity to offer super thanks with contributions reaching up to $20. Type Amen to receive the divine blessing of 1414. He might remain in the shadows, seeking to probe your feelings and gauge your reactions. He'll observe from a distance, yearning for a fleeting instance of vulnerability or reminiscence. Yet you have transformed beyond recognition. Your perception is heightened. Your journey is protected. There exists no room for deceit in the paradise cultivated for your existence. Every strand of falsehood has been severed, and every source of jealousy is being uprooted. What is flourishing now is a love that is genuine, purposeful, and unwavering. In his efforts to hinder your gifts, he failed to recognize the most profound reality. Your fate is impervious to mortal interference. Every step that appeared to be a setback was, in truth, a celestial redirection. You are being prepared for a monumental encounter, one that his machinations can no longer hinder. A divine moment is drawing near. When your name is spoken once more, it shall be with honor, not defiance. Your legacy will shine not in the shadows of loss, but in the brilliance of what has been returned to you multiplied beyond measure. Type Amen to receive divine favor. 1515. The one who was lost in uncertainty about you is now finding clarity. They are beginning to notice the flaws in the deceptive portrayal that was crafted about you. Their heart is ablaze with unwavering conviction and an intense desire to reunite. A moment will arise when your narrative re-enters their realm, not via whispers, but through a celestial nudge. It might manifest in a vision, a melody, or a dialogue that speaks your name. And when it occurs, it will overwhelm their heart with understanding. This awakening will not arrive softly. It will arrive with the force of a storm, dispelling every falsehood they have been fed. That is the moment they shall start their pursuit of you once more, not merely for understanding, but for renewal. And no voice shall hinder what they have at last recalled. There will be no need for pursuit, pleading, or justification. Your truth will remain unwavering, and the one destined for you will see it for its true essence. That is divine retribution. Type Amen to receive divine favor. 1616. The envious soul shall find himself forsaken, not out of malice, but because the divine has barred him from your hallowed ground. His energy is not in harmony with your elevated vibration. He may attempt to reshape his part in your narrative, portraying himself as someone who solely aimed to safeguard you. Yet, the profound essence of the burden you bore in his presence will linger in your memory. The weight, the uncertainty, the exhausting feelings. It was never true affection. It was authority masked as compassion. Your inner compass is being restored and aligned with a higher truth. True understanding of companionship comes not from spoken promises, but from the tranquility that envelopes you in their company. And tranquility is what this man never bestowed upon you. Only turmoil disguised as care. The essence of divine affection is pure and untainted by control. It moves with divine grace. And that is what is coming forth now. Type Amen to receive your divine blessing. 1717. Your forthcoming meeting is destined to be significant. It has already been arranged by mysterious powers. Every delay, every pain, every betrayal has brought you to this moment, not to inflict suffering, but to ready you for something sacred beyond measure. The perfect individual will not merely adore you. They shall behold you. They will recognize your value without hesitation and will not ask you to diminish yourself for their ease. And above all, they shall remain untouched by the bitterness of others. The shroud is being drawn back. Prepare to grasp the reason for your prolonged wait, for what lies ahead is too divine to have been tainted by falsehood. Archangel Michael proclaims, "The interference has ceased. What once obstructed your path is now being cleared by a higher power, allowing your heart to embrace belief once more." Type Amen to receive your divine blessing. 1818. Embrace the journey that lies before you. They will unfold swiftly, revealing truths in ways that seem almost divine. The stillness shall shatter, and the truth will resonate with unparalleled clarity. A profound transformation of the spirit is unfolding. The one who was led astray is now finding their way back. The individual who conspired to hinder your progress is now being muted, not through coercion, but by the undeniable strength of truth. Seek not the path of vengeance. There is no need for conflict. All you need is harmony with the celestial, and that is already unfolding. When the message comes, be it face to face, through sound, or through the gaze of someone who has finally gained insight, it will resonate deep within your spirit. This is the moment when all that is shattered starts to heal. Taipei men shall receive a blessing in 1919. The envious individual might attempt a final maneuver, seeking to sway emotions through remorse, guilt, or an opportune dilemma. Resist the temptation. His desperation does not lead to salvation. It is chaos. He senses the chasm expanding between his dominion and your liberation. And he understands that once you completely embrace your sacred love journey, he will never again hold sway over your heart. He will move with boldness and flair, yet in the end, his efforts will bear no fruit. You are enveloped in divine presence now more than ever. Every move you make is under watchful eyes. Every word you send is carefully examined. Only that which uplifts you shall be permitted in your presence from now on. The time for waiting has come to an end. You are entering a realm of completeness, where love transcends conflict. It shall serve as a sanctuary. Type Amen to receive Divine Favor 2020. You have faced the ultimate trial. Your every move has been observed. Yet you too have been selected. The reason this envious man struggled so fiercely to hinder you is that even he recognized the brilliance surrounding your destiny. He might not confess it, yet deep down, he understood that you were destined for greatness. And that's why he exerted such effort to maintain his dominance over you. Yet the dawn has broken upon your existence once more. Only light remains. Clarity reigns supreme. Profound revelation approaches. One who brings back what was taken, retrieves what was postponed, and revives what was hidden. And your spirit will recognize that this is the time you have long anticipated. Type Amen to receive Divine Favor. 2121. The bond destined for you will transcend all understanding, surpassing distance and the very fabric of time. It is a divine purpose. As the distractions dissipate, everything is aligning with remarkable speed. You'll witness signs in subtle forms. Initially a symbol, an identity, an aspiration, an emotion. Then it shall arrive with confidence, without a doubt. It will come to you effortlessly, without the need for pursuit, pleading, or doubt. When something is genuinely meant for you, it comes back complete, not in fragments, not uncertain, but entirely here. The time of the envious man in your journey has come to an end. Allow him to diminish and let the true affection ascend. Type Amen to receive Divine Favor. 2222. Even now, your essence is being readied to embrace what once appeared unattainable. You are entering a realm where only the essence of truth endures, encompassing love that is genuine, untainted, and meant to be. Observe the emergence of events as they take shape. Observe as those who were once far away begin to draw near once more. Witness the transformation of a love that teetered on the edge, now rising to unparalleled heights. All of this because the divine would not allow you to be consumed by envy. The divine realm stood by your side, even in moments when you were unaware of its presence. And now the gift is being bestowed directly into your grasp. The divine narrative of love crafted for you continues on. Truly, this is merely the dawn of what is to come. Type Amen to receive Divine Favor 2323. The sacred bond destined for you will not mirror previous experiences. It shall require no justification. It shall provide enlightenment. It shall not vie for notice. It shall usher in tranquility. All that the envious one sought to postpone is swiftly approaching. His words are fading away before the brilliance of your truth. His strength is faltering in the face of celestial timing. Prepare to step into the destiny that has been yours from the very beginning. The perfect individual, the ideal moment, the ultimate safeguard. Your heart shall find its sanctuary at last. Your essence will at last find release, and your love shall be embraced at last. If you desire to elevate your support, you can bestow super thanks with contributions reaching up to $20. Type Amen to receive divine favor 2424. The winds of fortune are turning in your direction at this moment. Every setback, every moment of disillusionment, and every unexpected turn were not indications of being turned away, but rather a celestial redirection. What once seemed like forsakenness shall now unveil itself as safeguarding. This envious individual can no longer wield power over your journey. His tricks, his guilt traps, his fake concern, they're vanishing like mist before the light of truth. The divine realm has revoked his hidden privileges. In the divine realm, chains have shattered. Chains you were unaware of have now been shattered. You have risen above his emotional manipulation. The path before us is becoming unclouded. The perfect spirit, pure in purpose and illuminated by higher understanding, is once more being led to your path. The one who once wandered in darkness will now behold your brilliance. Type Amen to receive divine favor. 2525. A transformation is on the verge of occurring with great swiftness. It will be an experience beyond imagination. Where silence once reigned, words shall emerge. Where there was division, there shall be unity. The one who was held at a distance is now approaching. Step by step, guided by ethereal currents, they sense gentle prompts beyond their understanding. And no force can hinder their coming now. Your desires will be fulfilled at last. The assurances bestowed upon your existence are unfolding, set in motion by the divine realm. The envious man's plots echoed, yet they could never surpass the call of fate. His last efforts to stave off the inevitable will appear as a fervent rush. Do not mistake it for transformation. It's merely trepidation masquerading as initiative. His time has come to an end. Type Amen to receive divine favor. 2626. There exists an individual who has been grappling with their reflections concerning you. They have been pondering the words spoken, the actions taken, and the information provided to them. They are gradually exposing the deceit woven by this envious individual. A moment of enlightenment approaches, where their spirit will transcend their uncertainty. They will recall something genuine, a glance, an emotion, a moment that was undeniably authentic, and that will ignite the resurgence. The envious soul will perceive it. He will feign distress to assist you, to alert you, to rescue you. Yet his deeds are now free from the sway of others. They are propelled by an intense urgency. He is faltering, and that is due to the one destined for you growing in power. Type Amen to receive divine favor. 2727. Your celestial companion is emerging from the mist. They are starting to pierce the illusion that has been cast over their soul. Their energy is once more directed toward you, radiating with clarity. Your spirit has longed for this coming together, and those longings have ascended to the divine. What was once sealed is now being unleashed. What was once halted is now being continued. The reunion will bring forth a wave of deep emotion, accompanied by a profound sense of tranquility. You shall stand unchallenged. Your essence will resonate more profoundly than any deceptive tale. The envious soul may linger, yet he shall no longer possess influence. His presence will seem ethereal, almost inconsequential. He has transcended the role of a gatekeeper. Type Amen to receive divine favor. 28:28. There is no returning to the person you once were before this challenge. You are entering a new realm, a phase of clarity, a time of celestial harmony. This wisdom is rightfully yours. The divine realm not only rejuvenates but also amplifies abundantly. Your love story will stand as a testament to that truth. The suffering you faced will transform into undeniable evidence that what lies ahead is divine bliss. A celestial summons will awaken the one linked to your soul. They will come to understand that the delay was not of ordinary origin. It was created, and when they arrive, it will be in full measure. They will undoubtedly arrive. They shall come forth restored, and they shall come prepared. Type Amen to receive divine favor. 29:29. May this serve as the ultimate resolution for those who sought to restrain you. You are not obligated to grant him any space, provide explanations, or waste another moment of your precious energy. Your destiny is free from his presence. You are entering a time of harmony where your presence is acknowledged. Your worth is recognized, and you are treasured, free from the shadows of another's doubts, where your aspirations are nurtured, not hindered. The envious soul seeks to remain within your realm by weaving connections through those around you. Stay vigilant. He may don various masks, yet his essence is unchanged, trembling at the prospect of your ascendance. But the divine barrier now surrounds you. His efforts shall falter before they ever approach your threshold. Type Amen to receive divine favor. 30:30. In no time, joy will return to you, free from any shadows of doubt. You will experience love with unwavering certainty, and you will be embraced by affection without the need to plead for understanding. This transcends mere emotional release. It's a profound transformation of the soul. You are entering a realm of celestial reward. What was taken from you shall be returned, but in a form far greater. The envious man took action, yet the divine will had already been set, and that decree stands unchallenged. You are embracing your true destiny. Be vigilant for omens. A name might emerge. A realm might summon you once more. A moment will resonate with profound significance, demanding attention. Type Amen to receive divine favor. 31:31. Prepare to experience the revelation that justifies every moment of anticipation. Your love story transcends the mundane. It is divine, transcends mere timing. It is a declaration. You have been selected for this extraordinary affection, a bond of the spirit that faced a pause yet remains unbroken. And now the revival will be awe-inspiring. Anticipate an unexpected arrival, a sincere communication, a celestial reunion. It shall arrive with clarity, without deceit, and devoid of trepidation. And as it unfolds, the envious soul will vanish like mist before the dawn. His time has come to an end. Your journey is only just starting. Type Amen to receive divine favor. 32:32. This love destined for you was inscribed in your existence long before envy took shape. It is safeguarded, enclosed, sacred. That is the reason it could not be vanquished, merely postponed. What is unfolding now is a divine gathering, a sacred agreement coming to fruition. The tug within your heart is undeniable, and they sense it as well. Though your voice may not have echoed, your essence has been reaching out. The divine has listened, and the divine intervened, shifting the very mountains that stood before you. Now all that sought to hinder you is crumbling to dust, and you are being guided onward, united with truth. Type Amen to receive divine favor. 3333. The envious soul who sought to diminish your fortune will witness its flourishing regardless. He shall witness the brilliance rekindle within your gaze. Let the happiness flow back into your days. You shall journey alongside one who reveres you, not one who vies with you, who honors your essence, not confines it, who safeguards your tranquility, not disrupts it. This love will embody warmth, purity, and all that the envious soul dreaded you would discover. And the most glorious aspect, you shall receive it without cost, without remorse, and without the burden of reflection. If you desire to show your support in a greater way, you have the opportunity to offer super thanks with contributions reaching up to $20. Type Amen to receive divine favor. 3434.